Google. It's like that really smart friend who seems to know everything, but sometimes makes the most ridiculous mistakes. From revolutionary search engines to mapping out the world, Google has done some amazing stuff. But it hasn't all been a smooth ride, and today, we're counting down Google's top 5 biggest tech fails. Kicking off our list at number 5, it's Google Glass. The futuristic wearable tech launched in 2013. With a tiny display, voice commands, and even a built-in camera, it was basically like wearing a smartphone on your face. Sounds cool, right? Except, Google Glass had a few problems. First, they cost a whopping $1,500. So, most people were like, I'd rather buy an actual computer, thanks. And then, there was the privacy issue. Imagine sitting in a coffee shop, and you're not sure if that stranger with Google Glass is just browsing or recording you. Yeah, people found it creepy, so much so that glass wearers were dubbed glass holes. Even places like bars and cinemas started banning it. Google Glass didn't go mainstream, but hey, they're still tinkering with it for enterprise use. So, maybe Glass just needed a new prescription. At number 4, we have Google Buzz, Google's first attempt at social media in 2010. And honestly, Buzz just buzzed off the radar pretty quickly. Buzz was supposed to be like Twitter, the platform where you could share updates, follow people, and engage. But the way Google integrated Buzz was a privacy nightmare. It automatically added your Gmail contacts as followers even if they were people you'd only emailed once. Imagine your boss seeing your conversations with your friends or family. Yikes! Google faced multiple lawsuits over privacy violations and even had to pay millions to settle. It was a PR disaster, and by 2011, Buzz was dead in the water. Let's just say, the platform didn't create much of a buzz. Coming in at number 3, it's Google Wave, or as some people called it, Google Confusion. Launched in 2009, Google Wave was supposed to be the ultimate communication tool, email, social media, and file sharing, all wrapped up in one platform. The problem? Nobody knew what it was, or how to use it. It was incredibly complicated. Google themselves described it as what email would look like if it were invented today, which didn't really help anyone understand it. Even Google employees struggled to explain it. Wave had some genuinely cool features like real-time editing and collaboration, but the learning curve was just too steep. After a year, Google realized it wasn't catching on and finally waved goodbye. But hey, some of Wave's tech eventually made it into tools like Google Docs, so maybe it wasn't a total wipeout. Alright, number 2 is a bit of a sad one for all you tech enthusiasts out there, Project ARA. ARA was a modular smartphone. Imagine being able to swap out parts like the camera, battery, or storage whenever you wanted. Sounds like a dream, right? Google started working on Project ARA in 2013 and teased everyone with the promise of fully customizable phones. But as cool as the idea was, Google quickly found out that building a phone like Lego blocks was really hard. There were major issues with making all the different parts work seamlessly together. By 2016, after several delays and hype, Google decided to cancel it entirely. ARA never even hit the market. But the dream of a modular phone is still alive, with other companies like Fairphone trying to make it happen. And finally, in the number 1 spot, we have Google+, the social network that was supposed to take down Facebook, but instead became the ultimate tech flop. Back in 2011, Google+ launched with a mission to dominate social media. It integrated with everything: Gmail, YouTube, you name it. Google even made it mandatory for new Gmail users, whether they wanted it or not. But users didn't flock to it, they just got annoyed. Google+ had circles, communities, and other confusing features that weren't intuitive. Plus, engagement was super low. Many people only went on Google+ by accident. But the real nail in the coffin came in 2018, when Google discovered a major security vulnerability that exposed the personal data of up to 500,000 users. After that scandal, Google finally admitted defeat and shut Google Plus down for good in 2019. Some people didn't even realize it was gone. And for others, it was a relief. So, there you have it, Google's top 5 worst tech fails. From face computers to forgotten social networks, these were some, let's just say, bold experiments. But hey, at least Google isn't afraid to try new things. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more tech tales. And let us know in the comments, which Google fail would you bring back if you could?